Hey everyone, it's Autumn. Today I wanted to do a video where I show you some of the skincare products that Stylevana sent me, and I also wanted to show you how I have been doing my makeup recently. This is my everyday sort of look that I wear if I need to get out of the house really quickly, and so I'm also going to show you that with the makeup look, there's only 2 Stylevana products. Everything else is from other companies, and I will have them listed and linked below if you want to check them out. But I wanted to talk about Stylevana here for a second. I did do a video, a couple of videos back, showing you everything that they had sent me. And you'll probably get one of these videos each month until they stop sending me things. So each month they contact me and they send me a variety of items. Usually about, I don't know, 6 items is about what they send me, and they let me test them out and then talk about them here on my channel. So I do have a discount code with them, and I'll have that here on the screen for you. If you use the discount code, know that I do get a percentage back on that, but you also get a discount, and then the more you spend, the bigger your discount is. I will have that information here on the screen as well. But anyway, with all of that being said, I wanted to go through and just show you everything that I used today to make my skin look like this. I feel like this is very sort of effortless glass skin. If you're oily, you may want to powder around in some areas, but I'm feeling okay about it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is this Vitamin C Glow Boosting Face Mask from Common Labs. And also, if you can hear noise in the background, I have my window open and it just started to rain outside. But anyway, this mask is really cool because it's an exfoliating mask without it being like one of those super gritty masks. There are like little sort of, I don't know, balls in there, but I didn't find them to be physically exfoliating really on my skin at all, which is good. That's what I prefer. I was a little bit worried when I saw it and I thought it was going to be like a physical exfoliant. So anyway, this has lemon peel granules, an AHA, BHA, PHA complex that makes skin smooth by removing dead skin cells, and they added a vitamin C and 7 kinds of fruit complex, yada yada yada. Anyway, what I can tell you is it's raining hard outside, so sorry about that. But what I can tell you is that when I put it on my skin, I immediately sort of like felt that AHA, BHA, that tingle that you get usually when you use a product with AHAs and BHAs in them. So I really liked it. Vitamin C is brightening, but a lot of you may or may not know that if you also use a vitamin C serum, it actually helps to bolster your SPF when you use that. And you should be using an SPF after using this because AHAs and BHAs make your skin more sensitive to the sun. So I just kind of wanted to mention that. But I did actually really like this, surprisingly, just because it's not as much of a physical exfoliant as I thought it was going to be. So the next item is like this little kit, and it's called like Axis Y, and I believe they call it their mini glow set. So I'm sure that they have all of these products in full size, and it's great that it comes in a little set. This little set comes with like stickers as well. I'm not sure who would use the stickers. I'll see if my daughter wants them. Here's the thing is, I'm not a sticker person, so when things come with stickers, I just kind of find them to be wasteful. But anyway, the products, there is this gel cleanser that it starts with, and this is a quinoa one-step balancing gel cleanser. This does foam up a little bit, and I don't really know the ingredients. I'll have them on the screen. I didn't find this to be especially drying, and a lot of the times when cleansers foam up, they have like sodium lauryl sulfate in them, which can be drying on the skin. So typically I don't like to use a foaming cleanser, but this one I didn't find to be too awful drying. The next step in here is their BHA. So I shouldn't have used a BHA right after doing the mask, but I wanted to demo all of the products. So typically I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't use this on the day that I actually also did that AHA BHA mask that I just showed you. But I splashed a little bit of this in my hand and I pressed it into the skin, and it feels fine. this is just something you can use every day to kind of help prevent breakouts and blackheads. The next thing is their Artichoke Intensive Skin Barrier Ampule. I really liked this. To me, this kind of just felt like, I don't know, like a nice soothing serum, which is great after you have the cleanser that's foaming and the BHA. This is nice and soothing, so I think that this would be a great thing to have in full size, and I like the fact that they included it in the kit. And the last item is a serum that has niacinamide and squalane in it, and it also has hippophae raminoids fruit extract. I have no idea what that is, but I always like to use a squalane, and niacinamide is great for the skin too, but I'm all about the squalane. I find it to be really nourishing and moisturizing to the skin. It's like my favorite sort of like oil that I put on my skin. I usually use the ordinary squalane oil after, you know, I do my skincare at night and I press it in. I find it really soothing to the skin. So I really liked this as well. So it's a nice little kit. This is something that I might actually just stick in a travel bag with me, since it has like a whole skincare routine. I don't find though that this is like really enough to really moisturize the skin. It does give it a nice glow, and you probably saw in the demo that my skin was looking really healthy. So I think overall this is a really nice kit. Okay, the next thing is this. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the first word. It's here on the screen, but it's a glowing face cream, and it says this cream is for brightening, glowing, healthy skin that contains niacinamide, idabenone, it's that word I can't pronounce, and propolis extract and vitamin C. Anyway, so I found this to have almost like a, not like a full-on silicone feel, and maybe the ingredients, oh, they have it here in English as well on the box. I don't see anything that would be silicone-y. Maybe I go further down. I don't know, the way it kind of slid on the skin, it felt like silicone, but not full on silicone. And you can kind of see it here. It's a little bit thicker. So, but then it thins out. So it kind of like feels thick, and then it thins out and almost feels like water. So it's a really interesting feel. I don't know what gives it that feel. I've never really felt anything like it. But this is also something that I think would work beautifully as a primer, because it's not as heavy as a lot of those silicone primers, and then it sinks right in to the skin. So I also think if you have oily skin and you want something a little bit moisturizing, this might be a good option for that. Okay, let's talk about this sunscreen. So I've used sunscreen from this brand before, and I really like their sunscreens. I think, do I have one sitting here? So this one right here is the one I have, and they call this their Sun Essence. So it's a thinner formula. This one is the Sun Cream. And you probably noticed when I was applying it that it has a white cast. And so that's actually what I have on under my makeup here. And it definitely has a white cast, but if you're putting it under makeup, you should be fine. But if you are somebody who doesn't wear a lot of makeup and you have a deeper skin tone and you put this all over your face, you're gonna go out looking like a ghost. But I will definitely get some good use out of this. I might just hold on to it until winter when my skin has a little less tan. I have been outdoors a lot, and even though I wear sunscreen every day, I do have a little extra color in my face. I don't always remember to put sunscreen on the rest of my body, so you will see a huge difference between my face and my arms. But anyway, I do like it. It feels really good on the skin. But I just want to let you know it leaves a white cast. It doesn't feel greasy or anything. It's just moisturizing, by the way. So, all right, so the next item is this Purito Sikka Clearing BB Cream, and I chose the shade 21 Light Beige. I searched online everywhere to try to figure out what shade I would be, and this is what I decided on. And I like that it has sort of a gray tone to it. For some reason, things that kind of are a little bit gray always look better on me. But this is gray that leans almost like a mauve or a rosy gray, as opposed to like an olive gray, which is typically what suits me the best. So I kind of demoed it a little bit on my cheek, but I did try it all over my face one day, and while the coverage is beautiful and it makes your skin look like skin, the tone is just off for me on its own. So it's definitely, you can kind of see I put a little bit there, it's definitely a little bit more on the rosy side, not quite the right shade for me, but I do find that if I mix it with just a hint of this IT Cosmetics CC cream and I mix it together, this, which is, by the way, is in the shade Light, kind of brings a little bit of that more yellow olive tone back into it, and it's wearable. So I just kind of wanted to point that out. It's a beautiful product. I'm definitely gonna buy one that is in a better shade for me. But I do love the way my skin looks when I wear it. And I have been wearing it all week. Like, I've already used quite a bit of this container. So I wanted to try it before I got on camera, and I actually have really been enjoying it, and it wears beautifully. Yeah, this is great. All right, so now that I have this thing on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and do like a quick run through, just showing you all of the other makeup and products that I applied and showing you how I got this look. And then we will be back to talk about the last item. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to talk about is this lip product they sent me. And this is their, what is this? It's the Melting Sheer by Clio. I still don't know if it's Clio or Clio. But it's their Melting Sheer. And they have multiple shades of this. And when I just saw it, I knew that this would be similar to the Dior Lip Glow, which I love the Dior Lip Glow, and I have multiple shades in it. I really enjoy the Dior Lip Glow. What I will say though, I wanted to choose a shade that wasn't really like anything I had. but I think that this might be the closest thing. This is a little bit deeper. But what I like about it is it's nice and sheer. This doesn't melt, I would say, as much. It's like not as, this is like an easier application. And I feel like you probably noticed that I really kind of had to work this in. And that is actually a good thing when it comes to lip products, because they're not going to travel as much all over your face. And I also like the fact that this is a thinner bullet, so I have more control over where I put it. Sometimes with the Dior Lip Glow, even though I love it, I find that with that thicker bullet and then I'm putting it on, I sometimes get outside my lip lines. And since it is like a little bit smoother and it kind of melts more into the lips, I find that it definitely travels outside the lip lines as well. So this is something that I'm definitely going to stick in my purse. I like the natural shade. I think it's very flattering to me. Big fan of this. And it smells fruity, by the way. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please tell me what some of your favorite Asian beauty products are. I've really been enjoying doing these videos. I haven't really found a dud yet. I would say if I had to choose something that would be a dud in this video, it would be the sunscreen, because it does leave a white cast, but again, I was able to cover that up. My skin looks beautiful. I'm obviously not going to be doing flash photography today, so it's no big deal. And I'm sure the sunscreen does its intended purpose. But if I had to choose something that's not my favorite, this is probably it. Am I still going to use it? Yes. And if you want me to do a video on sunscreens, let me know. But you can also look in my last couple Stylevana videos that I've done, where I have purchased some of their sunscreens on my own, and they've also sent me a couple. And I kind of talk about those and what I think about them, and I apply them and things like that in those videos. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.